Welcome back to tonight's Sad Reality. We're playing a game that invokes so much nostalgia. I've got a bit of a story with it as well, as per usual. So thanks for tuning back in. And I've never played this game, fun fact. I have only ever watched playthroughs of it, but it was a really good game that I remember back forever ago. Gosh, was it middle school, high school? I can't remember at this point. If it was middle school, it was definitely later middle school, I think. All the game's been around for a while. And it's got quite a bit of lore as well to it. And so does the story. But so, as we see here in the intro, there's a lot going on. Grandpa dies, awful flood, some stuff changes. This house is haunted. I don't know why, I just imagine. Kind of like um, redneck voice for it. Well, this is great. I didn't expect a party or anything. So we're playing Mae Borowski, and WASD does work. We get jiggy with it. And as per usual, we are on our way. I garble in the way. If I remember correctly, I think there was, like, amino of this or something, or like some sticker pack thing where this game was really popular. I don't know if it's Telegram or whatever. But, also, I think I remember if you go out through this way. Right after you go grab me a Fiesta Cola. What a personality, too. It's funny because, like, part of me is like, do I want to voice this? Probably not. I mean, I'm going to be playing this for 10 minutes. But so, if I'm remembering correctly, this game is about Mae Borowski and a bit of a college dropout, which, you know, I relate to. And you're back. I can't exactly remember why you're back. I think you pretty much figured it out. And of course, stuff happens later in the game, not to spoil it. But, did I not get the soda? Am I crazy? This is what I get for, like, a dialogue-based game, and then trying to... Oh yeah, it teaches you that gimmick. I forgot about this. It reminds me of, like, the pretzel thing and, like, the rats and all that. It's just a good game. And even the dialogue's funny like that. And the interactions like this. Did this get any awards? Did this game get any awards? Yummers. Oh, what a timeless dialogue thing. Yeah, I remember why I kind of dropped out of college. I just wasn't too happy with, where I feel like my life was headed with it. And it's not like I was in, like, a bad place or anything. I just kind of felt like it wasn't really going anywhere. Albeit better or worse, so just kind of there. And sure, being there made my life easier, but it's not like I wanted things to be easy. I think I actually felt like I was missing some level of challenge or difficulty or some sense of, like, meaning in the things that I was doing, I guess. Those are for computer engineering, and that's cool and all, but I can definitely tell that the... Oh, you can jump, okay. I was like, it's not W, it's spacebar, that would explain it. Jump here, and it'll... Wow. I also love games like this with, like, just art where there's, like, a story, and... That was amazing! Yeah, missing some sort of adventure or something like that. And that's totally fine. I mean, it's not like everything needs to be all crazy and stuff in life, too. But, I don't know if anyone's ever had this feeling, too, but it's just like life kind of goes on. It's slow, you don't really have much control over it, you're just kind of there. And it's a ship that's sinking, and that's all it really will ever be. That's what college felt like, you know? Oh, we have to jump over it. Yay. I usually like the funny triple jump or whatever. 2, 3. Oh. I'm gonna find some way to mess up the controls like this early on or whatever. Oh, now we have to. Mm-hmm. I love control explanation. There we go. Awesome Springs. And you know, going home too, it's not like it was bad. I didn't expect things to be bad. I mean, they were kind of inevitably anyways. Kind of thought people would make things easier than they were. Hello, me. Been a while. I'm kind of ruining the point of this game too by explaining my own story over it, and then also just skipping through the story here because I remember most of it. I feel it's kind of funny and almost like sacrilegious. Is that the word? It's like opposed to the entire point of these things, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm just playing this for the nostalgia, or maybe there's a purpose above all of it. Kind of like the point of this game. It's like, oh hey, you're coming back from college. Well, it wasn't that simple, you know? And for me, it certainly wasn't. And then, hey, my life turned around, and it did a lot. And, you know, if I didn't think there was a reason I was here, well, I wouldn't have seen the results that I have in such a short time, I suppose. I mean, sure, it's been a little over a year now, you know? But it's just crazy to think about the way life goes. I remember there's all sorts of things you interact with here, too. I'm just making it quick and easy and going through the game. Also, I remember seeing an entire stream dedicated just to the game within the game. It's like the wizard thing. I can't remember. It's like a tower or something, and game within a game. It's peak. But yeah, so no control over life, and stuff just kind of happens. You feel like you're kind of in and out of stuff. And even the dreams in this game, I'm like, man, there are some days I feel like there's a sense of deja vu. It's just like, why have I seen this before? And like, why am I on the path that I'm on, or whatever? I don't know if anyone else has ever got that, but for me, it's always just felt kind of like odd knowing the things that we're doing, and then even if there were decisions that were bad, or at least perceived as bad, such as, hey, dropping out of college, you know? Most people aren't a big fan of that. I think the hairstyles in this game are funny. I love the simplistic art style. But if there are choices that were perceived as bad, that's just kind of where it goes, and that's where it ends, I suppose. We're still here, you know, still doing things, still making choices and changing the world around us, albeit in ways we wouldn't have expected, you know? Like, if I am meant to do YouTube, for example, like, say this is my greater purpose in life, right? Let's throw an interesting conundrum or an interesting line of thought at this, right? So I drop out of college because I'm not super happy with it. The professors hate teaching, the students cheat like 90% of the time, myself included, and a lot of it's, honestly, it's like group cheating almost, because nobody really cares anymore. I hated that. I thought it was like anti, like, learning. We're just not really doing anything anymore. Life's not really happening. It's just kind of moving on. FBI, freeze! It's so hard to be ADHD and play this game. Or any game. And I'm not ADHD, or I've never been diagnosed, and I refuse to be anyways. But, so the interesting line of thought here is I drop out of college, and I start working in retail, right? Now, I'm still doing YouTube on the side, and obviously this whole project I've been doing for a little over 3 months now. And sure, this hasn't gone anywhere. I kind of doubt this will, personally, and like I've said in previous videos, I'm not sure I'd even watch my own videos here. It's just a story to talk about, a way for me to decompress, and just kind of talking about whatever the day brought, whether it's a lot of nothing, which, sure, that's a lot of days, or whether it's a little bit of something, then there are some days like that too. But, I work in retail, do all that, get pretty good at it, you know, number 4 in the company or whatever in credit card sales, and that's cool and dandy and all. But, you're like, how does this relate to YouTube? And if you're really meant to do YouTube, then why are you talking about this? Well, the really funny thing in all that is one of the coworkers I met, one of the coworkers I actually hired, even though I wasn't supposed to do the interview for them, my boss was just like, you know, I'm feeling quirky, and, he let me do an interview, I suppose. So I remember there being a pentagram here on the back of the wall, and I was like, oh yeah, there's the three pentagrams or whatever. How do I remember this? Because the last time I saw like footage of this game was years and years and years ago. I have no idea. Does this actually exit out? Where does it go? I don't remember most things, I just remember seeing things in the background when people were playing. Okay, so it does. Cool. I think there's like the church up here as well, or something. Oh, the building. It's blocked off. No. R&R. And that coworker I ended up hiring ends up being the one making the new character stills for the main channel. What are the odds that all of these things happen, you know? And she does a really freaking good job with it, and like stuff like that. It's just like it finds a way to move itself forward, even when it seems like there's nowhere left to go in life. So it's really weird because I really have zero faith in humanity as a whole. But I put faith in the greater good, knowing that things will be good, even if there's a little bit of bad here and now, even if there's a little bit of bad in the people around us, or parents, or whatever it is, you know? Like, the world's not perfect, but, I don't remember what song it was. It was, why do we find ways to try to divert the river that is life, the water, when it's going to deliver us where we need to go? You know? Why do we hate that? Why are we scared of it? Why do we shy away from it? I don't know. And I feel like in every way you kind of have to embrace this idea of like, it's going to be scary. You're going to get there though. I also need to set up a triple jump to do that. Oh, never mind. Okay. Let's see, that's pretty much all I want to talk about tonight. I thought that was an interesting story or so, and I think stuff's gonna be on the uptick eventually. You know, you just gotta give it time and be patient, and I've been excited for where things can go recently. I just need to hope that it continues going that way, and sure, things will bring you down. Hopefully it doesn't last years, admittedly. But, keep ticking. Hopefully that clock, even if it's stopped for a little bit, broken clock, still right twice a day, and you can put new batteries in it. Nothing stopping you from doing that, you know? So, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your night, and I'll see you in tomorrow's Sad Reality. I actually recorded this on time tonight, so maybe that's on the uptick. Have a good one, y'all.